What is going on, Pats Nation? It's Patriots Global back here with another video. Just a little short, quick update here on a roster move that was reportedly a signing by the New England Patriots that I guess ended up falling through, and that is the Patriots signing tight end Jordan Leggett. They will not be signing him anymore. The past few days have been very, very busy here for the New England Patriots. You know, they've brought in a few guys free agency-wise that they worked out. Of course, they signed a good amount of these guys. You know, Lamar Miller signing, the Tyler Gauthier signing, Darius Kilgo. They also made that trade for Michael Jackson. And I covered every single thing that went on with all of these roster moves, including the first one, which was the Patriots having Jordan Leggett and Darius Kilgo in for a workout. Now again, as I have said in previous videos within this past week, for a team to start bringing in players free agency-wise for workouts, they do have to have a level of interest because of the pandemic going around. They have to have legit interest. They can't just work out, tons and tons of players per week as they would, let's say, before this whole pandemic was to occur. And it definitely seemed like the Jordan Leggett and Darius Kilgo signings and the news around both of these players were very much put together in the same category. It wasn't kind of like some news was talking about Darius Kilgo, some was talking about Jordan Leggett. Like, these were both kind of like a package deal type of signing. And Darius Kilgo got signed. That's through. That's happening. But for the tight end Jordan Leggett, for some reason it fell through. And I'm sure we're all in the same boat wondering the same question, and that is, what happened? Why did this not go through? And right now, we don't know. It could have been several different things. They could have just dropped interest suddenly. Could have been a failed physical. Not being able to agree on a contract, which would be oddly weird for Leggett, as this guy does not have a market. But this is just another case that shows us that nothing with any player or coach in the NFL is official until they officially sign that contract. Personally, I was not too huge on either of the two signings of Jordan Leggett or Darius Kilgo, but I liked the Leggett signing more than I did the Kilgo one, especially because I think it made more sense. I mean, we're looking at the Patriots tight end position. Clearly they got to add something there, especially with Matt Lacoste being out. I thought that position was thin. They could have used a real nice veteran piece there even before Lacoste left. Now Lacoste is gone, and the Patriots will have to add a body at tight end. Leggett, of course, brought some qualities that the New England Patriots could have potentially used better than teams have been able to do in the past. For example, the Jets and the Buccaneers, the two teams that he has played with throughout his NFL career since, 2019? Or 2017, rather. There literally is close to nothing on this guy's repertoire. He was someone who was very reliable. He was a great player while with Clemson, but was never able to kind of transform that into the NFL. Of course, I was someone who said this entire time when I made videos about the workout, when I made videos about the signing, when, of course, it was reported that they actually signed him. I said I don't know why the New England Patriots went towards Leggett, because there are much better guys than him on the open market that aren't going to cost more, at least not much more than Leggett would, with the New England Patriots sitting at $35 million in available cap. Why don't you just spend maybe a little bit extra, a little bit, like $1 million at most, to try to bring on a better aspect of a tight end? Because, I don't know how much you're going to get out of Leggett. Yeah, he brings a great build, but if he is a journeyman already in the NFL with the Jets and the Buccaneers, I definitely wouldn't hold my breath on him in his potential with the Pats. So I did agree with the addition of a tight end. I just didn't necessarily agree with the guy they picked. So with the open roster spot, because of course the New England Patriots were up to the full 80 maximum players, but now that this signing, of course, didn't go through, they're back at 79, and I am hoping that they go back and grab a tight end, but of a higher caliber. As for cap space, I know people are going to ask, what does this free up for the Pats? And essentially, it doesn't really free up anything because we didn't know the terms of the deal. There was no contract. It's not like we knew that he was going to be making $800,000, $1 million. So that doesn't free up anything in that aspect. So to sum up, what does this mean for the New England Patriots right now with the tight end position? It means that currently with the repertoire, with the resume they have at the tight end position on the depth chart. They have Ryan Izzo, they have Devin Asiasi, Dalton Keene, Jake Burt, and Rashad Berry. It is a bit concerning to me, to say the least, that Ryan Izzo is the only player on the Patriots tight end depth chart who has played an NFL game before. Now, I like Ryan Izzo. That's not to get on Ryan Izzo, but it's clear that Bill Belichick, the Patriots coaching staff, they don't seem to be as high on Ryan Izzo as, let's say, myself is. I think it would be extremely dumb to roll into the season with this group of tight ends. And again, that's not to knock on any of these guys, but one, it's just not a smart move to rely on rookies. That's just not a move that I even see Bill Belichick doing. So with that said, I do expect a roster move, and I do expect some type of move at tight end roster-wise to be happening within the upcoming weeks. But that is going to be it for today's video. The New England Patriots will officially, or at least of right now, not be signing tight end Jordan Leggett. What are your guys' thoughts on this? Let me know what you're thinking in the comments section below. Remember to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't for all of your New England Patriots news. It would also mean a lot to me if you guys went ahead and just shared this video with everyone you know so that we can grow the Patriots Global family. And other than that, I will catch you guys in my next video.